Hello and welcome to Yvonne's Crafty Corner. It's been a little while. I haven't really done any videos. I've been busy sewing. I've got a craft market coming up at the end of this month in our little town, and I put away all my journal stuff, got hubby to put them away, and I thought, oh, I really feel like making another journal. But I actually, for a change, have done a printout. I've done a printout kit, junk journal kit, from Wizards Art Designs and her Pink Roses junk journal kit. I have never done one before, and I thought, well, I would give it a go. It's very beautiful. I've already done the pages, cut them out. And I thought I'd just bring you along with me as I go through making this journal. I've done most of the cutouts. So anyway, I thought I'll just bring you along and just see where we go. I've got this lovely pink bit of newspaper. I think it's from the New Zealand Herald, January 10, 1940. I thought I would glue this onto a bit of tea-dyed paper. I actually printed this kit out on tea-dyed paper. I tried to do it on a matte photo paper, but me being me, couldn't work out my printer. Needed hubby for that, and he wasn't around, so I just stuck it on some tea-dyed paper. And I tend to use acid-free paper, and when I tea-dye it, I add a little bit of baking soda just to keep it that way. Anyway, I can't find my glue stick, so that is probably gone away, and I will just try and use this Crafter's Choice clear glue, which is acid free, to glue this down. Try and get, and it's quite cool because it's got all raggedy edges from being so old. Hopefully I don't tear it. Just try and get it down. Okay, it's not the greatest, but it'll do. It'll work. It will. Tear the edge off a bit, I think. Just curve it around. Yeah, curve it around. I'm going to pop a little bit of something down here. I could just take something off here. I actually put this in the printer the wrong way. Printed it the wrong way, but I can use that. Let's see. Well, we've got pink. Maybe a bit of contrast would be nice. Just red. Let it rose out. Let's stick that under there. Yeah, why not? Why not? Just do it. Now, where's it going to go? It's about there-ish. Okay, doesn't really make too much of a difference. Making Bible bags, some keychain wallets, not too many, it's only a little market, and plus I just want to see what people would be interested in. I've done it the market last year, and I've done journals, and honestly it's just not really a New Zealand thing. So I did have one lovely lady who was a great supporter and bought a few of them. I was very thankful to her. I actually really like the way this is all sort of broken and torn and just got them quite sad really. I'm going to bring that over to see what we've got bubbling. Hopefully that bubbling will go when it dries. I would use a glue stick, but I just don't have it. It's in the attic. I'd have to pull the stairs down, and I haven't quite worked out, because it's new, I've just put the stairs in, I haven't quite worked it out yet. We're still renovating, we're actually renovating our house, and it's been about 2.5 years now, and it's still in the process. There we go. I'm just going to let that dry before I fold it. So I'm just going to let that dry. And I did put an envelope. I saved an envelope somewhere. Here we go. I've just got an envelope here with pockets. So I think what I'm going to do is actually chop the top off. going to cover it up. And it might be easier to actually just take the bottom off so it opens. Right, so we've got it envelope. I might start by just edging it. Put it off the back. Could be maybe a pocket that opens. An opening one. I haven't actually, I have got this. Now, I don't know if you can see that, if I'm in the right spot here, but this is one of my Tito papers. That came out gorgeous. I really like that. So I might use that perhaps in there. Well, I didn't cut that very well, did I? That's alright. I can use it. Maybe I'll put it on the top. And just who knows how this will turn out, because I'm just doing it all wonky. Okay, I'm definitely going the wrong way with that. Oh dear, Yvonne. You are not doing very good here. At all. I think we might have to abandon that one. You know what? I'm just going to go like this. No mistakes in junk journaling, just nothing that can't be fixed. This sort of upside down. It is okay. I actually really like that dark bit on there. So I might just make a bit of a wobbly edge. Will it still fit on? That's alright. I can find something to fit in there. I'm going to put that there. Now we've got a gap here. So what I might do is, see, I've got this bit here which I have cut out, so I may just see if I can lift this up. Oop, no, that's stuck down. Okay, that's alright, put that there. I'm going to just fit that sort of into there. There we go. Okay, a bit of green going on now. Break it. Okay. And I can put it there, and it just gives a little bit of a break in colour. I like that. Oh, wrong glue. Colour socks. Right. Scissors, where are you? Okay. So far so good. Really go and see if I can find some books I can use that haven't been put away. Most things have gone upstairs into the attic, but there is the odd thing left out that I'm using. Actually, I think I'd like to add that green down onto the side a bit. And I've got something which I have printed incorrectly. I can just use that and just put that whole thing up. That could go there. Yep, I will do that. It's a very windy spring day here today. It's actually quite nice. It was very wet yesterday. Okay, so far so good. And we just need a piece to go under there. I might do it that way, because I am loving that really dark edge on the tea dye one. nice, I think, a type of postcard. I wonder if you just go like that. Okay. Yeah, I might join those together. Another gorgeous one here. But they're not quite large enough for what I'm after. Something totally different on that. Okay, but I'm going to just go and see if I can find something else, and I'll be back in a moment. I'll just put you on pause. Okay, I've got this book, the Reader's Digest Complete Book of the Garden. Just trying to find something that I can put in here. The thing is, actually, I need a page to go on here that you're going to see through there. I'll just see if it will actually come apart. No, I've got it. There we go. Ooh. So I might just use those few pages I've just pulled out. That's really nice. I might just stick something on there. I think it would be a good idea to actually just put some tea-dye paper on that lot. End up with everything everywhere, and then I don't know where anything is. So I'm going to glue that one onto there. That's so that it goes over it. Oh no, okay, that's actually a bit long there. Have a look. I'll go there. Don't want it going, oh no, that should do, that should just miss it. Just stick it down correctly. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that worked. Because I craft in the dining room, it is actually very difficult to find the time to do it when there's no one in here interrupting. Now before I actually add something onto this page, I could do, yeah, that might be quite nice, put that one there. I actually want to go and sew around all the top of this. I might do that first actually, just go and sew around here. So I have just sewn there. So let me see, here I'm just rambling away. No, I don't know if I actually want those on there. I actually quite like that one. I might pop that one. That one there, yes. I think I will put that one on there. So, I'll just put a bit of a mark on that. So that will form the pocket. It will be the pocket. It will be the pocket in here. So I get that on properly. I think I should leave that in down a little bit messy underneath. Yeah, I like that. I like that idea. I'm just going to cut that. Just bring it over a bit. Cut that to size. Yeah. out of that. I'll just come a little bit more off the edge. Okay, pretty cool. That is going to be the side that you see on the inside. And I think what I will do is just put something along here because I want to, you know, add the little bit so you can see that it's a pocket. So you're not going to have to see that bit anyway. Just cut that off. I'll just sort of fold this to get there. There we go. My envelope punch, which hasn't gone away, yay! And we'll just punch out the bit on there. So before I glue that down, I am actually going to just sew the top up here, and then I will sew around to turn it into a pocket. You know, I'm just looking at this thinking a little bit of lace poking out the bottom might be quite nice too. At least I've still got lace here, and that hasn't gone away. I've got some beautiful old vintage lace here from my neighbour. So let me see what I can find. It's good when it's rippy. Oh, maybe I'll just sew that on. I'll just sew that bit on there. Actually, yeah. When I sew down on the bottom, I might do that. Anyway, I will be back in a moment. So here we are. I've just sewed that on. So we've got, opens up, and we've got a pocket in here, and we will use the top, I think this part here, and no, maybe not, that can be kept and that can be made into a little pocket for something else. And it just needs something in here, I feel, maybe a bit of something down here. I'll see if I can find. I've got some cute little, oh, that would look really cute, wouldn't it? Very shabby sheet, do you think? Like some little, maybe that there. You know, it's a bit raggedy, a bit, yeah, maybe two. I don't know, they always say do odd numbers, but because they do actually poke up quite a bit. I wonder if I could flatten them, make them a bit flatter. Okay, I might just add them anyway. I'll have to clip them on until they stay. See if I've got some clips. So we'll use this glue here. This is quick dry adhesive. So we'll use that one for those. I almost feel like I need to put a bit. I'm just going to add them. One more. Yeah. One there. I don't want to sort of turn it in case they all fall off. There we go. That is our envelope come pocket. I'll just hold that there while I turn it. You'll have to excuse my fingers. They've been in the dirt and everything, but there we go. The envelope turned into a flip. So we'll just put that down on the page, glue it down. There'll be another pocket in there if need be. Otherwise I'll just glue it how it is. And then we've got a flip with a pocket in there, and I do feel it needs something up here, but I will look at that at another time. Anyway, there we go. I hope you enjoyed coming along with me, and It just feels good being able to put something else out there. And thank you so much for watching, and have a lovely day. Bye for now.